Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I have got a huge Temu haul for you today. Well, actually it's probably going to be a big episode. About half will be Temu, so let me put that disclaimer on there. But since we have so much to do today on this happy New Year's Eve, let's get started. So I feel like a little bit of a hot mess right now, but we're going to deal with that during this episode. But before we do that, let's just open a couple things and enjoy. So first, I have a new purse from Temu. This one you've probably seen. It's got a strap. It's like a wristlet, maybe, I guess you'd say. It seems too big for a wristlet. What's it called if it's like, what's it called when it's this size? I don't know. And then it's got a regular size strap. And then it comes in this brown bag. And it is the clapboard. Now, it's got everything spelled right? 2018 Director She, Wonderland. Well, I don't know. I think everything looks spelled right, but somebody will tell me in the comments below if not. But it's a cute bag. So here's where you're gonna put your strap. And it's just, I mean, will it fit my phone? I think it'll fit my phone, but probably not much else. Yeah, my phone fits in there. So there's a little bit of space, but obviously if you get it too full, it's not gonna zip back up. So maybe your phone and your wallet, I don't know, your lipstick kind of situation. But I guess if you were gonna do this, you'd still snap it onto one of these, right? Because there's not really any other place aside from the zipper pull, but I guess you could put it on the zipper pull if you wanted to. But anyway, I thought it was cute. I've gotten the clapboard, the actual, you know, but who knows where that is now. Probably in a box that we will discover during Mystery Box Mondays, coming soon to a January near you. But let's see what I paid for this. Do you hear that? That's my washing machine, I believe, or dryer. Plays a nice little song once it's done, which you can't hear throughout the whole house. So unless you're actually down here, you're kind of out of luck. All right, we're getting closer. So how are you? So this is the last day of the year. Hip hip hooray. Do you have any fun, exciting plans for this evening? We are, I don't know if this is what we'll be doing all evening, but we are feverishly trying to get through all seasons of The Rookie before season 7 starts next Tuesday. I've seen all of the episodes, but Galia has not, so she is really wanting to watch them. And so we are about a third of the way through season 2. I don't think there's physically any way we can get them all done unless we literally marathoned it and didn't sleep. But we can probably get pretty close-ish to that. But I told her I am not waiting for her to catch up to start season 7. So she'll be out of luck with that. But anyway, this purse, $12.29. I got one price adjustment. It's been discontinued. And I do not see another one. So stink. Well, we'll see when I post this. If I can find one before I upload this, I'll get a link to it below. But anyway, well, there's that, I guess. Next, I have hopefully just a winter shirt and not a Christmas one since Christmas is over. Although not according to my flag. This is a size 1XL. This is super, super slick, super shiny. Okay, so it does look like it's just winter, but I don't know. This one feels really extra shiny, and it's got a really big neck. So we'll have to see. A lot of times when they have these big necks, they slide over on me because I hunch, I guess. So I don't know, we'll see. But it's a cute picture, and the back is a shiny plain black, and you can see usually the super shiny ones are white on the inside. So yeah, I'll give it a try, and with a sweater or something, and see what I think. There have been some of those. Sometimes the super shiny ones hang well, and so then they get a pass to my wardrobe, but sometimes they cling and then it's a no-go. But I got that shirt for free, and it is sold out. So okay, they've got plenty of others like it with snowmen on it if you're interested, but the one that I got is sold out. All right, well, all right, so we've done a couple things, so let's talk. So I am wearing the shirt that I hauled maybe on the last episode or the one before that. I am sending this back. It is too clingy, and it's irritating me a lot right now because it's got a paper tag on this side, but I couldn't cut it out because I knew I was going to send it back. Unless this turned out to be a free one. Actually, I think it might be a free one, so darn it, I don't know what I'll end up doing, but maybe it'll just go in the giveaway pile. But it's super, I don't know. It just feels too tight, but maybe you'll disagree. I didn't ruche it because I was like, do I really need it tighter? But here, let's ruche it so you can see. So perhaps it's okay, and I'm just overly sensitive, having been a plus size woman for years and still am. So it just, I don't know. I guess, let me know what you think. Would you wear it? Would you wear it with like a sweater? Would you wear it as is and be like, hey, there's nothing wrong with having curves, but yeah, it feels a little too tight to me. I mean, it's not an uncomfortable tight because it's stretchy, but it just feels a little revealing. All right, and then let's put on my pair I wear for this episode. I do have a link below to my referral code in case you're interested in checking that out for yourself. I am not sponsored. All right, so in this episode, I'm gonna try really hard to timestamp the non-Temu things. So I think we'll leave all the non-Temu things till the end. That way, if you really are only here for the Temu, then you'll be able to jump ship and be on your way. And then the rest of us that like all the other things can continue to have fun together. So with that being said, let's get back to Temu. All right, have you seen that they're doing all of these wooden scoreboards now? So I'm a big gamer. My family, excuse me, my family's a big gamer. And I am also let me create a score sheet in Excel, bring my little tablet with us when we're playing, and then I will keep score on the spreadsheet because it'll calculate everything for us, whatnot. Well, when I saw this, I was like, this is great. I love this specifically for Phase 10. The last experience that I had playing Phase 10 was actually over at my parents' house. Would it have been during this calendar year? Maybe for a birthday celebration. And my mom did play because, I mean, she was a gamer all of her life too. But this game, we should not have played this game with her at that point in time, because like, what were we thinking? There are so many other games we could have played that are very repetitious. This one, you know, you've got to keep track of what round you're on, because if you don't pass the round, you have to repeat the round. And so there was like, so we got to the point where we just let her play whatever round she wanted to play. And we didn't care about keeping score anymore at that point. But we learned after that 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 game is done for those kind of engagements. But not so for my immediate family. Now, after I ordered this one, I did see that they also have this with an actual score section too. So I'll explain that in a minute. Now I do have one little piece that's not poked out, which I'm sure one of these will poke it out. But anyway, if you've played Phase 10, you understand what you're looking at here. But you can have up to 8 players, and as you complete the phases, you would move your little peg down. So this just helps you keep track of where you are, which is great for a game like this that everybody's different. Now, some of them, like I said, they kind of shrink this section up a bit, and then, or maybe the whole board is longer, I don't know. But then they've got like a section below where, because you have to count your points, and whoever, well, if multiple people get to the last phase at the same time, then it's whoever had the least amount of points. So there's a score section on some of the other boards where you can count like in increments of 50 or something. So you wouldn't have to use paper or anything like that. So do I kind of wish I had one of those? Maybe a little bit. But this is a good one anyway. And let me just see if you get your 10 little, or your 8 pegs, I guess. All different colors, so people just have to remember what color they are. And these are plastic, not wood, like you might see at the Cracker Barrel. And yep, it poked right out. So I am looking forward. This would be a great game for us to play tomorrow on New Year's Day if we're taking a break. Well, actually, on New Year's Day, we watched the Pride and Prejudice Colin Firth series. We watched that whole thing. So we won't be watching The Rookie for the most part for that. But anyway, here's this. And they've now got, I think I've ordered a couple different games of this to come. But they've got like, there's a baseball one where you roll dice, and depending on what number you get determines if you got a single, double, out, you know, that kind of thing. There's also racing ones, I think, like horse racing, which is probably kind of the same thing, where you're rolling dice to see what you get. But whoever thought to do this, I think, is a genius, because you don't have to worry about having a score pad and running out. You don't have to worry about being an Excel nerd and trying to come up with a spreadsheet that'll calculate everything for you. They're just making it really nice for people that just want to play for fun. Okay, so I paid $5.99, got a price adjustment. It's currently selling for $5.57, and it's a Phase 10 scoreboard, 2025, new wooden Phase 10 scoreboard and round tracker. And yep, so I am really liking that. Now I need to put this somewhere safe, because it's not overly thick. Is it flat? It looks pretty, well, maybe it's not quite flat, but it's definitely like a thin bamboo. I also wonder if you could, like, if you have a Cricut, you know, like the Maker or better, that cuts wood. I wonder if you could make your own version of that. Probably. Okay, stay. Like it's gonna listen to me. All right. Next, I'm not sure what this is. It's been a while since it came in the mail, but it says that it's a children's toy. So hopefully it wasn't something I was supposed to give out at Christmas. I don't think I was missing anything. Maybe I just got myself a toy. But, so yeah, so, some of you have asked, like, you know, what I was doing for New Year's, like or New Year's Eve on the food front. And we usually would have sparkling cider to celebrate the new year and, you know, those kazoo things. But I don't think we ordered any sparkling cider this time, darn it. So, I don't know, maybe if I can convince everybody, maybe we'll do a baked potato bar tonight, because we have some baked potatoes and I love cooking those in the air fryer. That's like the best. And the way I do it is I wash the potatoes and I prick them with my fork or knife or whatever. I dry them off and then I spray them with like olive oil or vegetable oil, whatever kind of oil I've got in a spray bottle. And then I shake on the coarse kosher salt, stick them in the air fryer. I don't know, I probably do like 400 degrees. And then I'll cook them for like 20 minutes and then I'll flip them and cook them for another 20 minutes so that that skin gets really crispy. And then they're like restaurant style. The insides are fluffy and the outside is yummy. So we've got that. So maybe that'll be a good option for us. Okay, what is this? I still don't know. Oh, yes, I do know what this is. Okay, it's a butter squishy. All right. I tried ordering this once and it got canceled, so then I finally got it ordered again. Feels kind of, but it is. Should I do this so that people think that Temu sells butter? Yeah, so it's not cut very well though. I mean, it's pretty rough. I might need to trim that up a little bit, but it's really just a squishy, a stress squishy. And then but you can't really pull it. It really is just a squeeze. Oh, what does that smell? Oh, that smells like butter cookies. Almost like an almond butter cookie. That's fantastic. Okay, well, after this, I may just be upstairs sniffing. That smells really good. I don't know if is supposed to smell that way or if it just happens to smell like that to me, but awesome. And salted butter, which I was telling my kids last week during Christmas, I'm like, if a recipe doesn't say what kind of butter it is, please use salted, because you can tell when you use unsalted butter in a recipe that doesn't call for it. So, yay, butter. Okay, how much did that cost? I want to say that was like $5, which seems crazy, but I don't think it's in this order. Okay, yeah, I think I've been kind of eyeing it for a while because it was kind of on the expensive side, but I finally gave in. Oh, I got it for free, and it's only retailing for $1.87, so I was totally wrong, or they've really brought the price down because of what it is. It's a squishy butter stick, soft, slow-rising squishy toy with delicious taste. Perfect Christmas gift for youngsters. Okay, well, maybe, okay, so maybe the delicious taste is really the delicious smell, because it really does smell good, you guys. But I wouldn't recommend tasting it. And a little kid could probably chew a piece off of this and swallow it and choke. So that would, I don't know why they would say that. But yeah, so $1.87. I think that's pretty good, you know, if you're just looking for something. And it's a good, you know, if you can't handle the stress balls, this might be easier to hold, kind of. At least that's what I was thinking. All right. Oh, we should get to the wig so that I can. This is not the cool wig. I need to do a totally separate video for that wig, but I do have a wig for this one, so we could kind of fix some of this hot messness going on. So this one, I think, is a nicer quality wig. I think. See, it's not labeled, so I'm going to have a hard time figuring out which wig it is, unless there's a bag inside that's also labeled. I should have brought my wig wrap down here, but I didn't. Okay, well, let's just see. It did come with a wig cap, which I'm probably not going to use. I just washed my hair and I want to look halfway decent after we show this. But this one is kind of a ash blonde highlight wig. It's super long. But, you know, if I get good at this, I need to, oh, it's got bangs. I need to like schedule time to like practice and cut some of these wigs down a little bit. But this one's got a little bit, well, no, it really doesn't. I was gonna say like a hand knotted section, but it really doesn't. It's a little bit lighter in that, and it's got kind of a natural looking part, but you can't repart it somewhere else in this case. So, oh, and it's got a bald spot kind of, well, that's hard to see, but it's kind of got like, you have to be careful, I guess, with that. But it's a decent color, and it's got a decent wave to it. So, do I have anything to pull my hair back with besides? Maybe I'm gonna have to wear the, okay, Emily, I know I need to have my little bag for all my supplies for making these videos. So in the absence of that, I'm gonna put on this wig cap, I guess. So, also to Emily, let me just have a talk with Emily here for a second. I did update my iPad that I'm using. I was already on iOS 18.1, but I updated to iOS 18.2 today. Still no pause button for the iPad. Now there is one for the iPhone. When you're recording, you can pause, but there still is not for this iPad Air that I have. So, and I've Googled it, and it kind of looks like you have to get a third-party app if you want to pause with a iPad, and I have not done that yet. Okay, I'm just trying to get my hair just kind of wrapped into a little bun here before these things are so hard to put on sometimes. But this is not going to work. I can tell. I can tell. Oh. I hate wearing these, guys. I hate these. Why didn't I think to bring down my little wig headband? Because I didn't realize I was going to be showing a wig on this video. I literally, do we still have hair coming out here? I literally came down and was like, what items am I going to show today? And pulled 10 random things out of the bucket. And I was like, I haven't shown a wig for, it's getting stuck on my fingernail. I haven't shown a wig for a while. Okay. I find it so hard to use these and get all of the hair. Like, the more I pull it up, the more the hair comes through. Okay, forget that. And I don't think it's supposed to be on my ears, but if I don't put it on my ears, it'll fall off because I have a big head and these things are usually pretty small. So, all right, let's get ready. Oh, it does have the adjustable straps, but like I said, I have a big head, so I almost never have to use those. I don't know. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative, but otherwise, and this is the kind of wefting that it's got in here. Okay, this feels so small. What am I doing wrong? It's pulling off my... Do you see my hand shaking? Oh, gosh, you guys. I'm about to give up on this thing at this moment, and oh, it's not good. Not good. Okay. I'm going to pull this back and it's going to pull that. Oh. I don't know. We may not be able to do the rest of the, actually, we're not going to be able to do the rest of this video in this because this is a disaster. I need to show this some other time when I am more prepared, but I don't dislike it. It's got nice layering and the bangs would be fine once I trim them to a reasonable size, but it is literally feeling like it's pulling back on me right now. So let's quit while we're ahead, and I'll try to remember to show this again where we can appreciate that more. So sorry about that. That's my bad for not being very prepared. But hey, my little bun is staying in that I just twisted at random. Okay, well, I was also going to use that time to correct some of these little... I really, really need my prescription for Humira called in. Did I tell you? I probably have because I can't seem to stop talking about it. But when I called in the last time, the last time I called in is when I heard that their office was closed until the 6th. But when I called in the time before that and actually got to talk to the lady, and she was like, well, I already sent in all your stuff. And I'm like, they don't have the Humira. Well, are you sure you're not using some other thing? And she said what the name of that was. I'm like, I've never even heard of that. And I think I did complain about this. And I'm like, doesn't my chart show what I'm supposed to have? Like, I don't know. I think she just forgot to call that one in. And so instead was blaming me like I had told her the wrong thing. Like, why would you take my word for it in the first place anyway? Okay, well, I just squeezed a bunch out of there and got a little bit too much, didn't I? But yeah, I need for that prescription to get in. I have started using my Temu red light hat at night. It stays on for 20 minutes and then turns itself off. So I have done that 3 times in a row now. So, so that's helpful. or I'm hoping will help. But I'm curious, for those of you that use red light, how long does it take to start seeing the benefits of it? Like, is it a couple weeks, a month? You never see the benefit of it, but everybody says it's good for you, so you just assume that it's doing something even though you can't see it. That would be my luck. And I got, okay, well, I'm making a mess of my face. Why did I do this? I also found my box for the Michael Todd dermaplaning stuff that I want to do for this perimenopause hair that's growing on my face. And I think I told you I had found the charger for it, and I could see where the box was, and the box has the blade refills and the actual razor part, I guess, you know, the electric part that you're charging. So I got that box out yesterday from where it had been in store, or where I'd been storing it. No razor in it, just the refills. So, and that product is like $125 on Amazon. So it's not like I can just go and get another one. So I can't use it yet, but all right. Well, let's recover from the wig fiasco as my hair is starting to fall back down. I think this is gel nail polish. A new brand for me. This brand, who knows how to say that? I don't. But they have a lot of sparkly polishes, and they have a lot of, it's in such a really pretty bottle. But they're all kind of like these, well, let me open this, because watch this just be some bland color. Okay. This is like a shimmery purple color. It might be a magnetic one, that if I used my magnet one, or cat eye, I don't know what that's called, that I could make designs in it. But this particular brand seemed to have a lot of, I don't know, just those, prettier is not really the right word, but more unique kind of colors. So I have ordered a few of those. Okay, it is, let me make sure this is the right one. Yep. It is, sorry, I got it for free. It retails for $2.61. It is 0.34 ounces, purple and pink holographic cat eye nail gel polish. Magnetic glossy finish for DIY nail art. And let me turn off my, let me put my do not disturb on. I want to get you a picture. So it looks like it would be really pretty. So maybe I take a break. I don't know. I haven't decided. I've got my one blank nail right now, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do powder again next, or if I'm going to try to go back and forth. But it is a really pretty color, and not a bad price, and feels like a ceramic bottle, unlike most of the ones I get from Temu are plastic bottles, like black plastic bottles, but that one's nice. All right, next I got a wireless Wi-Fi repeater. So the idea is that this will help your existing Wi-Fi in your home reach additional places that maybe are lower coverage areas, and which is really good if you're a house like mine that has 57 devices on its network. And I'm kidding, we don't have 57, but we probably have 20 something. So it looks like this, and you just plug it into an outlet, and then there's instructions on how to get it connected so that it's accessing your Wi-Fi and repeating it elsewhere in your home. So most likely I will be putting this down here somewhere in the basement where I can find an unused outlet, because really the Wi-Fi box technically is like right above me, almost exactly right above me, but sometimes the coverage still isn't very good once it gets down here. Okay, let's see if I can find that item. Yes, it's in the same order. I got this one for free also. And it retails, the white one that I got retails for $6.29. The black one retails for $6.28. And it is a one-piece Wi-Fi extender signal booster up to 2,640 square feet. Well, my whole home is less than that, so that should be perfect for us. And does it have a user manual on the listing? Yes, it does, in case you want to throw away your paper one. All right. So I want to know, speaking of that, who's conscientious about tracking your warranties? Like, I get warranties on stuff all the time, and I have almost never activated a warranty when I could have, because either I didn't save the paperwork, or I didn't register it online like you could, or I didn't save the receipt or something like that. But I bet there are some of you out there that have like a home maintenance journal book or something, and you keep track of all that stuff. So when your vacuum cleaner goes on the fritz, you get it taken care of like a adult. That's not me. So I like the fact that a lot of these user manuals, you can get the PDF and just download, because then you could just have like a folder in your Google Drive with all that stuff, which would be handy if I ever wanted to go that route. All right, so next we have a outfit. I think this is a dress, or maybe a shirt dress. Well, it's got a belt that just fell on the floor. But I really like this. Would you call this herringbone? It's like a weave kind of look. I got a 1XL, so it's long sleeves, kind of princess waistline. So this part is the super, super soft polyester, and then this is more like nylon. Yeah, like it's the not quite umbrella material. It's softer than that. So I felt like this would be a nice kind of classic look. And it comes to just right above my knee. So if you're looking for a nice kind of, it's, you know, kind of a good classic look without having to be leopard or, you know, that kind of thing, I thought this was just really pretty. And then with your sash that you can tie. So I'm looking forward to wearing this, and this will look great with some, actually this would look great with some bronze jewelry or brass jewelry. We have a jewelry haul coming up after the Temu haul, if you were sticking around for that. All right, that little cute little dress. I remember seeing it up higher. Oh, there it is. I paid $14.49. I got 2 price adjustments. It is retailing today for $9.29, and it's available in sizes 0XL to 5XL. and they're calling it a women's plus size color block crew neck A-line dress. Elegant long sleeve belted above knee dress. And yeah, I think it looks cute. Now I'm of course going to wear it with leggings because I don't really wear dresses, but you could wear it as a dress if you liked. So I really like that. I'm kind of surprised how much I like that. All right, next, this is a little late, but I got another acrylic diamond painting kit. I haven't talked about diamond painting on here for a while, but Temu is an excellent place to learn a new craft if you've never done diamond painting before. And you get everything you need in the kit. So this one, like I said, is an acrylic one. So it's got a film on the back that you would peel off so that it'll be more kind of see-through-y. But it's also got the film on the front that's keeping the sticky part safe. And you can see from this one, it's got different sized drills, diamonds, gems, whatever you want to call them. And it comes with a stand. But I really like these. I really like these kits because they're so much easier to do than an actual diamond painting. And so if you're brand new to the craft, or if you're trying to get something for a child to learn the craft, this is great because it gives you a sense of accomplishment pretty quickly, which can then reinforce whether you like the craft or not. Sometimes people start out with diamond painting and they get a huge diamond painting canvas style because they really like the picture and it would be really great when it's finished, but then they never finish because it's so big. So I really encourage people, if they're starting out for the first time, to get these. They've got ones like this. They've got the kind that you could like the kind that you could, like sun catchers, that's what I'm trying to say, sun catchers. There's also, you can get, I don't know how well these would work, but coasters. I feel like unless you've got a Tervis cup or something that doesn't condensate, that I don't know how well they work as coasters, but they've got keychains. Sometimes you can find stickers, which are also really good for the little kids because then they can put them on their folders or their backpack, or well, not their backpack, but probably their folders and stuff, so they can have them at school and show all their friends. But yeah, these are I love these, and they don't cost very much. You get your traditional supplies, so you get your wax plate, your drill tray, and your pen. So if you've never done this before, this tip on the pen you would stick into this wax, and then you use that to pick up these drill pieces, and then you put them on wherever it says. So in this case, because you don't have a canvas that has your key, you would, they're all labeled. So you can see it's 1 and then the product number. So 1, 2. So that number, you would look for all of these spaces are numbered. So, and then some people do cool things with the leftovers because they always give you more of these than you need. And some people do their own cool things with these, that make their own crafts, you know. And some people just throw them away. So, but yeah, I love these kits. Of course, we're kind of past this season, so it's probably now going to sit for me for a little bit before it actually gets put together. If I'm smart, I'll put it in storage with my Christmas supplies so that when I get them out next year, I can be like, oh, I could do this cute little craft this season. All right. And diamond painting is super cheap on Temu. But if you get really good at it, or you decide that you really, really love it, then you can upgrade your supplies. You can get better pens, better boats. You can get storage containers to hold the drills and make it easier. I'm afraid I'm gonna look this one up and it's gonna be sold out because it's seasonal. Okay, I think I've gone back too far. Or maybe I won't find it at all. If I don't find it at all, I will definitely try to find it before I post the video, since I'll have the link to these products below. But yeah, I think maybe I got it longer ago than I realized, because it's not showing up in these recent ones. So it's usually $3 or $4-ish. Sometimes these acrylic ones are a little bit higher than the canvas ones, but not by too much. All right, our final Temu product. I really hope this is a tank top. You guys, we need to tank top. We need to end the year with tank top time. But I don't know if it is or not. Okay, good, it is. So it is just a bright, you know, we're gonna be coming into the month of January, which for me is never all that great and is kind of dreary. So this will help kind of brighten it up. I can wear this with a dark blue sweater, a light blue sweater, an orange sweater, a white sweater, any kind of sweater. That's what I love about these tank tops. So it's just a really nice, fun, vibrant print, and it's super soft. And they're a little bit longer, so, you know, I can actually raise my arms when I'm wearing it and not have to worry about showing off my belly, because no one wants to see that. But let's see what I paid for this. So I placed another order with Temu last night. We're starting back in with a round for Jason, so he got $30 to get 10 things. But they haven't been having any of their deals lately because of the holidays, I think. So I haven't been getting the daily free. I hope that comes back once the holidays are over. But if not, they don't. Okay, well, good grief. How far back do I have to go for this? Okay, well, maybe it's as old as the diamond painting. Okay, well, it just got out of the order, so I will post the link when I find it. They're usually, I don't think spend more than 10 for a tank top, but I try to keep them around 5. All right, so that's it for the Temu items. So if you were just here for the Temu products and you don't want to watch any of the rest of it, thank you so much for stopping by and sharing some of your New Year's Eve with me. I hope you have a great rest of the year, and we'll see each other again next year. And for those of us that are sticking around, we still have TV trivia, planning. We got to get our planner updated, and I've got 2 more hauls. I have a Claire's haul and a Bath and Body Works haul. So let's do trivia next. I know some of you are really enjoying this, and I've been really enjoying this too. And let's see how many you can get right today. And like I said, I'll try to timestamp these things, so if you don't like trivia, you can skip forward to the next item. All right, so question number 1. Who was the orphaned master of Rin Tin Tin? Well, I do not know. I didn't ever watch that show, but Rin Tin Tin was a dog, right? Was it a Doberman? I don't know. But that was question 1. Question 2. Oh man, I should know this. Name the baseball team whose logo appears on Magnum PI's cap. Oh, I watched, I think, all of those, and I can see it, but I want to make the assumption that it's a California team, but I don't really know why I would say that unless Don Belisario was a fan of like an LA team. So I'm trying to reserve, like if I think I have an actual answer, I'm trying to reserve it so you can kind of think to yourselves beforehand. Okay, who hosted the Twilight Zone? Well, this is a perfect question for today because a lot of people watch Twilight Zone marathon either tonight or tomorrow or both. And so I know the answer to that. Who is Captain Kangaroo's farmer friend? Well, I know I watched that when I was a kid, but I do not remember that. What manufacturer says you should send their greeting cards when you care enough to send the very best? Well, I have an idea on that because how many greeting cards would have had advertisements back then? I can only think of one, but that doesn't mean it's right. Okay, who portrayed WKRP's Big Guy? Well, I was born in Cincinnati, so I did, not that that's why I watched this, but maybe it is because my parents probably were watching it. So I did watch WKRP, and I think I know who the big guy was. I think it was the boss, but I don't know what his name was in real life. On what daytime soap opera did Morgan Fairchild star? Well, I think I used to know this too, but I'm sure I'm going to get that one wrong. Who played Willie Armitage on Mission Impossible? Oh, well, I did watch that too with Spock. And, well, Willie was like a side character, right? So I don't, and I can't even remember. I'm like, it's like the main guy's, Jim Phelps's name. Well, and Tom Cruise, what he plays, is his character's name Ethan Hunt? And John Voight played Jim Phelps in the first movie, right? But I'm thinking of the guy that wasn't it Landau was the main guy in the original? And his wife was also on that show? But then you get the blonde guy that joins. This is terrible. Okay, let's stop going down that. Okay, who was the orphaned master of Rin Tin Tin? Well, I said I didn't know, but it was Rusty. Name the baseball team whose logo appears on Magnum PI's cap. Well, unless it's something random like the Phillies or something. I know it wasn't the Cardinals, which it should have been, because why not? But I feel like it was red, but I don't know. Is that because his car was red, so I think it was red? So I don't know. I'm going to say, what am I going to say? The Dodgers? Or the A's? I don't know. The answer is, oh, that's right. The Detroit Tigers. Oh, I don't know how I forgot that. That makes so much sense when I hear it. Okay, who hosted the Twilight Zone? Well, that was Rod Serling. And yes, it was Rod Serling. And then who was Captain Kangaroo's farmer friend? I didn't know that one. And it's Mr. Green Jeans. Okay, I've at least heard that. What manufacturer says you should send their greeting cards when you care enough to send the very best? Well, I can only think of Hallmark. Like, who else is there? No disrespect to the other companies that are out there, but it is Hallmark. Okay. Who portrayed WKRP's Big Guy? I can't come up with a name, but Lonnie Anderson was on that. Tim Meadows? Tim Meadows is not right, because that's the guy from SNL, but it was, I feel like it was Tim something on there. And the guy with the kind of stringy blonde hair that went on to be on a Mr. Hooper? No, that's not right. I don't know. Okay, who portrayed WKRP is the big guy. Gordon Jump. Okay, so it wasn't asking for their, because that wasn't his real name, right? That was his name on the show. On what daytime soap opera did Morgan Fairchild star? Well, all I'm thinking of is like Guiding Light. Like, I don't think it was Days of Our Lives or All My Children. So I'm just going to say Guiding Light. Search for Tomorrow. So that was not on my register. And who played Willie Armitage on Mission Impossible? That one is Peter Lupus. Okay, well, that didn't sound familiar either. So all in all, I didn't do all that great on this card. I think I got, what, 2? Rod Serling and Hallmark? Yeah, that's all I got. So I hope you guys did better until we do this again on the next episode. And those, in case this is your first video, are coming from this old nostalgic trivia set from 1984. All right, so next, let's do a haul. So we'll do a haul, and then we'll do planner, and then we'll end with a haul. So I made the mistake on Sunday of going to the mall with the family because we had the kind of fiasco with Hot Topic and getting the sweater that had the seam ripped out that we needed to return, and we were going to look for another Loungefly bag to see it. So we were going to a different mall, and so we got there, we did the return. They didn't have the Loungefly bag that she wanted, so Jason's like, well, let's do what Erin would do, and let's look on Poshmark. So we looked on Poshmark, and sure enough, we found it there, so we ordered it from there. So she's all set. But then Gracie happened to wanted to go into Claire's, and she got in there, and I was like sitting out in the middle, on a, just relaxing. And she's like, you need to come in there. They've got a sale. And I'm like, what kind of sale? She's like, $1 earrings. I was like, okay, that sounds like Temu prices. I'm in. So then we went in, and sure enough, they had a whole rack of clearance earrings that were $1. And the buy 3, get 3 thing stacked on top of it. So we ended up buying, I didn't realize that was going to happen, that both would work. So we ended up buying 19 pairs of earrings, and a $10 squishy for Gregory. But because of the buy 3, get 3, we ended up only paying $26. Is that right? So 16 with the taxes and stuff. Yeah, so we got some free, I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would show you the ones that I got. So we'll have a jewelry haul here. So first we've got these kind of gold pearl earrings. And I didn't get one of everything because some of them I thought were hideous. But the ones that I didn't think were completely hideous, I did pick one up of. Okay, well, I can't see you if I do that. So these are gold butterflies. That's pretty. Yeah, so Gregory is really into Mariah Elizabeth, so that was his squishy. And I have now watched a ton of Mariah Elizabeth too. These I thought were cute. Crosses on safety pins. This just means I need to get another one of those storage cube things to put all these in. Those were kind of cute. Kind of, sitting here, I kind of like this shirt now. So I don't know, maybe I'll keep it. Oh, I liked these. These were kind of big earrings. And I wondered if this was like missing one, like something had been glued there and it came off. But no, this was one that Gracie also got, and it also looked like that. So go figure. So I guess out of the 19, 14 of them were for me. Did I say that already? Some little dangles. Are these clip-ons? Oh, these are clip-on ones, you guys. They actually go like this. I'm not a big fan of clip-on ones because sometimes they pinch more than they would if they were real. These are all clip-on ones too. Oh, stink. All right, well, whatever. I got 3 for the price of 1. Let's just try these. They look like this. Let's put them in a weird place. Yeah, see, that would just fall right off. So these were probably for little kids, weren't they? I'm giving that look because I think they look weird. Why did they stick out like that? Okay, well, it is what it is. At least I got, this was only 33 cents. And then I found some purple ones with butterflies to go with my purple dress and my purple glasses. And I thought these were pretty. Some more kind of long. Okay, so this one over here is a little crooked. So, I don't know. Those may never get worn. And I got these. Oh, these would go with this outfit. And then I love these because I got Temu like ones like this, except that they didn't have the spacer ones like this, so they kind of all bunched together. But with the spacers, then they keep their distance, and you can see them all. But of course, past the season, these, I don't know, can go with my royal blue stuff maybe. And then last, so these I know are supposed to be like ornaments and stuff, but I thought they could work for Valentine's Day too. And they, you know, it moves. So they're a little cloudy, but I thought they were still cute. Oh no, they're clip-ons. Why didn't I pay attention to that? Well, whatever. Hopefully the majority of those were real. I mean, these aren't terrible, I guess, but... All right, so that was the jewelry haul. All right, so now let's talk planning. So, what was our homework for last time? The homework was, you know, whatever your planner source is, whether you bought a planner or whether you're getting digitals from my shop or somebody else's shop on Etsy, the goal was that for this last one was that we were going to print out our annual, if that was something we wanted. And I found a ruler that I stuck in here. And I told you I was going to circle all the paydays for the year since I'm responsible for payroll. And then I'm not going to show this one because this one has the dates to remember that are like the birthdays and stuff for my family. So I won't show that one, but I have a second dates to remember. So like this one that I've got here for dates to remember, I can just use it every year. I mean, unless, well, if I can add to it, for sure. But obviously, if something sad happens and I lose one of these people, then I probably would not want to keep reusing the same page every year, but I could. It's not year specific. But I did print off a second one that I then took all the information from my kids' school calendar, put them on here. Plus I put like tax day, daylight savings starts day, Memorial Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, those kind of things. So I put all those on here. So that was one of our assignments. And then the other assignment was to then transfer that stuff to your monthly calendar if you're doing a monthly page. So I have no school. I found a bunch of stickers for holidays, so I put those on, but then I've got like just other dates, and I've got like $signs for paydays on here too. And like here's another one that's got more, because I'm not going to put like all the details on my monthly. This is just really at a glance. And then, so that was what our assignment was for last time. So if you're wanting to follow along, that's that plus getting a cover and a binder if you're doing a printable one, if you want to catch up. Okay, so that was that. So then our next assignment, oh, and I did print off my month dividers too. So I've got 3, these are the colors in my digital kit, my retro digital kit. I've got 4 colors, and so I did 3 months in each color. And so then I printed off the different, I just picked 3 random ones out of my set for each color. And these will be my dividers. And I should have them in my binder already, but I cannot find my full sheet label stickers that I bought from Walmart, because I'm also going to print, I have a tabs digital download in my shop that I'm going to print off tabs to go on these for each month. So that part is not done yet, but I did at least print these. And I did these on cardstock along with the monthly pages and the dates to remember, because they're going to get more wear and tear maybe. So I just did, but like I'm showing you all these designs, and these designs come in every different color in my set. But anyway, there's tons of great digital calendars out there on Etsy. And as I've been kind of using these for myself, I've been like, oh, I'd really like it like this. And so I've been adding and updating to my existing listing, or I've just been adding additional pages to my existing listing. So people might get more than what it says they're going to get. But anyway, the next task that we have is, because January for me is gray, I printed off, there are 5 weeks in January, so I printed off 5 weekly pages. Yeah, 5 weekly pages. And so mine looks like this. Now I do have some in each color that also have backgrounds if you don't, but I also, as I was printing them today, I'm like, I really should have a low ink version of these pages. So I created low ink versions of these today and stuck them in. So whoever buys them gets those too. But anyway, so my weekly one looks like this, and this will be where I put a little bit more detail than the monthly calendar. So like if there's a doctor's appointment or something, it's got a to-do list, priorities, notes, whatever. So I've got 5 of those for the entire month of January, but then we only need to worry about the daily for the first week. So there's 4 days in January for the first week. So I printed out 4 daily pages. So in my binder, it'll have the week with the dailies behind it, and then I won't print out the next dailies until we do our preparation for the following week, which will probably be on Sundays, I'm guessing. And I'm being very monochromatic with my design, because like I said, my designs have 4 colors, but I am doing color specific months. So if you're like, that is so boring, any of the kits you find, you can mix and match and do all kinds of stuff. So that's the assignment to do before Sunday, is to fill out or to get whatever you're gonna use, if you're going to use a weekly, to get those for each week in January, filled out with your big things. And then if you're gonna do a daily page, to get those filled out for the first week in January. And then when we come back on Sunday, we will do the next week. And then we're gonna pretty much only be dealing with the weeklies, right? Unless it's the beginning of a month and we need to print off new monthlies. And then it'll get kind of fun, because then we'll be able to add in the additional kind of sections that you might see in a planner, like meal planning or cleaning or whatever. I really want to have a Bible section in mind so I can track my Bible reading kind of thing. So I'm still working on my digitals for that. All right, so we're making progress, and I'm excited. It's exciting to start a new year, and I don't do New Year's resolutions because invariably I just fail them on the first day. And then it's like, ugh. And you can always start something new every day. Every day when you wake up, it's new. But there is something still exciting about having a brand new year that feels fresh, right? So yeah, so I've got goals for the year for myself and for my family and for my work and for my play with YouTube. I have goals for all those things. And so hopefully, if you have goals too, hopefully we'll be able to help each other accomplish those goals. All right, so we're already at an hour and 11 minutes. Let's do our final thing, which will be our last haul, and it's a Bath & Body Works haul. This just arrived today, and you guys, I think I told you when I ordered this, but then I think it was the 28th of December, they had all of their minis on sale for $1. And one of the things in here is a mini that we had to pay like $9 for. So that was kind of depressing. But so Galia was like, well, can you get on a list so you know when those things are happening? And I'm like, yes, if I want to get text messages every day. I mean, I'm part of their membership or whatever it's called, but yeah, I don't know. I may have turned off the text messages, to be honest. Sometimes you get so many of them that you shouldn't get 300 text messages in a day, is what I'd like to say. All right, so let's see what we've got in here. Packing. All right, so the main reason why I did this was because I wanted to get this 'Tis the Season room spray. This is my absolute favorite scent of theirs. They only have it in the store during December, I think, because I looked at my birthday and they didn't have it then. But maybe they would have it on their website all year round. I don't know. But here, I was going to spray it on my wrist, but it's not perfume. It's room spray. So, but I love this scent. And this is, I think, apple cinnamon spice, something like that. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so I got 2 of those. And then the mini we got for Galia, and she requested strawberry pound cake. This is another one of my favorites, actually. So the current, you guys, these are great in the bathroom, okay? They cover up smells really, really well and quickly. So that's why I like these. And right now I've got this scent in my bathroom. But so she got a mini of these. And then these other 4 items were buy 3, get 1 free. They were all the full-size body. So I got the moisturizing body wash in Winter Candy Apple. These moisturizing body washes are my favorite thing to shower with. I really wish that they would make these in all of their scents, because a lot of times they'll come out with these and maybe they'll have a body lotion, but they don't always have the body wash. So if you've been with me for a long time over the summer when we took our, or maybe it was in the spring, when we took our vacation to Effingham, we went to Bath & Body Works and like stocked up on these. And I still have a couple of those left, but I went ahead and got this. And then this is Jason's favorite scent from them, and he was almost out. And this is one that is a legacy, we'll say it that way, a legacy scent. So they don't usually have this in the store, except maybe if they have a special during the summer. They sometimes bring this back out, but he was almost out of this, so we got that. And then Gracie asked for one of these. We've never gotten one of these before, but this is the perfume spray in Champagne Toast. I don't remember what that smells like, but it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be, because it says 7 milliliters, so maybe it's just got a super thin core, because most essential oil bottles that you get are like this tall, and they're 10 milliliters, so maybe it does have like a super thin core, just so it looks bigger. Well, it looks like it's full at the top, so maybe it starts right here and goes up. They conveniently have this blocked so that you can't see it, but oh, and I should do prices. So these I got 2 for $16, but they are regularly $8.95. And then I did the buy 3 get 1 free for these 4 things. So this was the free item, and it was $14.95. This was $17.95. This was $16.95. And then the last thing is $18.95. And it was a sensitive skin colloidal oatmeal moisturizing body wash, which I thought would be really good for my horrible skin. So I'm hoping that when I do put this in the shower that I can put a do not touch on it, so that the people that have good skin don't waste it. But yeah, I'm hoping that this one will feel really nice. So that was my Bath & Body Works haul. Not a lot of things. I'm sure I could have planned better, because this was the buy 3 get 1, but you know, and I think they're even doing their semi-annual sale right now, or have been, so they probably were having buy 3 get 3. That's like the best deal I see for the full-size body wash, or body care. I've noticed though that the full-size the moisturizing body washes, they're like $17 or $18.95. And when you get those coupons in the mail, and that's good for a free full size, it only goes up to $16.95. So then I'm like, will they just charge me $1? Like does the coupon just take off the full price or $16.95? I've never tried that, but all right. So there we have it, our last haul of the year. So you guys, I couldn't be any more grateful for you than I am, and I hope that you understand how truly blessed I feel to have those of you that have subscribed and watch and comment and all of that stuff. I am so, so grateful for you. And I just hope that the next year that starts tomorrow is just a blessing for you and your family, and that we can enjoy some more time together, doing all kinds of fun things. And, maybe I'll achieve some goals that I've got for all of us with this channel, but we'll see. We'll take it one day at a time, and we're just going to be positive, and even though January is the Monday of months, we will get through it. But you guys, for people like me that don't work for the government or for banks, after the first of the year, we do not get a holiday until Memorial Day in May. Like, my business does not recognize any holidays between New Year's and Memorial Day. So now that's not to say I'm not going to take time off, because now that I've got unlimited PTO, I'm going to be taking off the days that my kids have off school. Oh yeah, so I guess if you're in education, you would have those days off. But yeah, it gets kind of, you know, we had all these holidays kind of bunched up from Labor Day through Christmas and New Year's that it's kind of depressing. So we're gonna try to stay positive, and the days are getting longer now, so that's awesome. And yeah, so I will see you again next year. I hope you're good for the rest of the year. Don't goof off. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you've done, and just blessings to you. So wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day and a great rest of your year. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.